second 20... He's actually my husband. I fell asleep. Reading for 9 hours. Hello everyone, welcome to my second 24-hour readathon. Ugh, ew. Today I'll be reading for 24 hours straight. I'm starting at 11:30 today and hopefully finishing at 11:30 tomorrow. I don't want to be too strict. If I'm tired and I go to sleep, that's fine, but I am gonna try and stay up as much as I can so I can read as much as I can. Last time I did this was in the summertime and I'm pretty sure I got through 4 books. So this time I'm gonna reach for 5 books, and I do have some shorter novels and some manga this time. As for my stack, this is what I have. First up, I will be finishing 2 Twisted Crows. I only have a little bit left of this duology. This is by Rachel Gillick. Finished the first one yesterday or the day before, and I got right into the second one. I will say that this one is so much better than the first one. This is all I have left. I'm like right at the end, so it's getting very good and very juicy. And I have Never Lie by Frida McFadden. The first time I read a Frida McFadden book was actually my last 24-hour readathon, and that was The Boyfriend. I know some people are iffy on the book, but I really enjoyed it, so I'm so excited to get into Never Lie. I have the manga of Orange. This has been on my shelf for a long time. I have the other 2 here too. There's 3 volumes. Obviously after I finish this, I will be watching the anime. Then we have Speak. I know there is a movie adaptation of this. I know it's literary fiction. I know it's about a girl who doesn't speak, and I know I'm probably gonna love it. Obviously I need a good romance, and after the summer reading Bride and Mate, I am hooked on Allie Hazelwood. Before that I only read The Love Hypothesis. So now I'm trying out Love Theoretically. I feel like I just need a romance in every single readathon. I just have some Oron volumes. I'm trying to get through the manga. It's been so long since I read it. I need to catch up. The last book I don't think I'm gonna get into, but it's here just in case I want to pivot or read something else, or in case I get through everything else, which I probably won't, but that is okay. It is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. First off, look at this cover. I'm obsessed. I saw this at Barnes & Noble and I was like, I need this. I need this. So I picked it up. Pretty sure it's a retelling of a cultural Korean story, so very interested to read about that. So this is what is in store for me. I have a coffee ready. I bought 2 energy drinks. I think I have 2 bags of chips, 3 bags of candy. Oh, and I bought a Lunchable just for the nostalgia because I felt like it and I knew that I would not really want to be cooking throughout this. So I'm probably going to eat that soon. Here is my 24-hour countdown. So enough of this yapping. Let's get into the reading. Low-key the most excited to eat my Lunchable. As good as I remember. 49 minutes have passed. It's probably just because I was expecting too much, but I thought that this might be one of my favorite reads of the year. Didn't quite reach that. It was just a little hard for me to get into at first, but now that I finished it, I will say that the second book is so much better. The ending was so good, so satisfying. The final 200 pages just gets really good. Hi everyone, I don't even know how far we're into the readathon now, but I finished volume 12 of Oron. Very good. The one thing I'll say about this manga, and a lot of mangas and anime, just Japanese culture in general, is there is so much weird stuff. Like, I love the twins, I think they're cute, but some of the things they do, it's so unjustifiable. I'm just sitting there like, this would have been perfection without all the weird tropes and quirks. Second read is now complete. What is up everyone? 3 hours have officially passed. So far I finished 1 novel, 2 mangas, and I'm now in my 2nd novel. I'm reading Love Theoretically. I'm only on chapter 2. I just started it. All I know is that Elsie is dating the brother of the man she's gonna fall in love with. I recently found out that Ali Hazelwood started with writing fan fictions, which makes so much sense. Fan fictions just have this magic about it, and now she has so many published books. I think that's how she can crank them out so often. She has that fan fiction AO3 experience. So I will be getting deeper into this. We have 19 hours and 9 minutes left. I am on page 134. Again, Ali Hazelwood just always makes me laugh. There's this quote and it says, "Funny you mentioned that. He doesn't seem to be having fun. Since I've met you exactly 5 times so far, and during 2 of those times you suffered from some diabetes related complications that required my help. 8 more times and I get a free sub." She does banter so well. We just get to the part where one of her secrets get revealed, and it's like relieving. She was getting judged and punished for something she literally did not even do. I felt so bad for her. There was actually a moment where 2 guys were making misogynistic comments, and then a week later they disappeared, and she's like, "Oh, where did they go?" And he was like, "Something came up." Like, he handled it. And I just love that because they're very much so enemies, but he's looking out for her and she doesn't really know it. Make sure to come back in 1 hour because that'll be 6 hours or a quarter into the readathon. 6-hour mark officially just got hit. More than halfway into Love Theoretically, so I feel like I can actually give my thoughts. I like this book. Main character is Elsie and she works in physics, but one of her side hustles is that she works as a fake girlfriend of sorts. When men need a date or someone to go to like a family event with, she ends up going and she gets paid. And so currently she's helping this guy named Greg, and Greg has an older brother named Jack. And she goes to MIT to interview for a job because she's like very genius, very smart. One of the people she would be working with and who was interviewing her and voting whether she should get the job or the other person is actually his older brother. And his older brother thinks that she's a librarian. So when she walks in that day, he's like, "You're a liar." And he thinks that his brother doesn't know everything that she's doing. But as you get further into the book, the story develops. Additionally, I also really like Elsie because a lot of her struggles, a lot of the things and anxieties and insecurities she has, I feel is so common within females, within girls, within women all around. As the gender that is oftentimes looked down on, the portrayal of her character is so perfect. I really like Jack. He's like nonchalant, but not nonchalant. Like to everyone else, he's probably nonchalant, but to her, he's very open about his feelings. He is definitely a yearner. There's so many things that our main character doesn't pick up on, but he does so many little things just for her that he probably wouldn't be doing for anyone else. So I think that is so absolutely cute. Now guys, every time I look at this book, I literally cannot, because he looks like Nanami Kento. If anyone watches JJK, if anyone watches anime, you definitely know who Nanami Kento is. He's actually my husband. Like, 1 second. Like, he's actually my husband. We're married. This is like the engagement ring he gave me. Yes, he literally looks so much like Nanami Kento. I cannot stop imagining it. He's tall, he's mewing, the blue shirt, the dirty blonde hair. The only thing that's off is like this tattoo, but like he can cover it up. He literally looks so much like Kento. The moment I saw this book, I think I was with my sister and I was like, "Girl, does this not look like your brother-in-law?" But yeah, now I'm gonna get back into reading. I'll probably update you guys once I finish. I really have no idea what I want to read next. I don't know if I want to go into a manga or a short story or a thriller or another fantasy. Like, I don't know, but we'll see where the wind takes us. I lied. It's like 2 minutes later and I've decided that I want to open my first energy drink. This is Celsius Sparkling Mango Passion Fruit.
Fun fact, I used to have like an energy drink addiction phase. I think a lot of us went through that. For me, it was in high school, junior year, I think it was. And I would drink a matcha like every day and I would collect the bottle. I thought it was so cool collecting and having all the different colors until I actually watched a YouTube video that was like, yeah, like you're poisoning yourself, you're gonna die.
And I don't really want to die. So I stopped. And so now the only time I drink energy drinks is during these readathons. I'm not really all that tired, but I know I'm probably gonna crash soon, especially since it is nighttime now. Like, it is getting dark outside and I've been just sitting in my bed. I'll open this up and taste it. I would say Celsius is the energy drink that I've like tasted the least. It's spicy, but I actually kind of like it. I'm back, not even 5 pages later, but we see a cameo from Adam and Olive, who are from The Love Hypothesis. Honestly, I read it so long ago that I don't know if Adam was in their book, but they're obviously friendly. Adam and Jack are friends, but I just think that's so cute. I was like, wait, I know Adam, and I definitely know Olive because I remember really loving her. So it's cool that Ali included them in this book. We just hit 15 hours left. We've been reading for 9 hours. It's 8:30 at night. I'm getting a little exhausted. I finished Love Theoretically. This was so good. I loved it. Went into it expecting it to just be a romance, but once again, the characters are so well developed. I loved both of them. I loved all the side characters. The tropes in here are perfect. The character arcs are perfect. Development is top tier. Ali Hazelwood, you have done it again. This is the 4th one I've read, and now I need infinite more. Please never stop writing, Ali Hazelwood. It also carries some social topics as well. It does a lot with gender and just misogyny and how systems are set up to keep women out of so many things, and in this case, keeping women out of science-based fields. Super happy with this read. Started Speak. I know this is going to be a bit of a deeper read. It's literary fiction. Linda is in high school. I believe she's in her first year. She's a freshman when something traumatic happens, and the way that she copes and deals with it is by deciding to not speak. I'm going to continue into this. Update on how I'm doing though. It's getting later. I do have to go pick up my cousin, I believe, at 9:30 or 10. So I think I'm gonna push through. I'm not gonna take a break because when I'm driving, I probably won't be reading and it'll take half an hour, 40 minutes. So that'll be my break and I'll listen to music. Listening to music just gets me pumped. But other than that, I'll see you guys soon. Hello everyone, I just got back from picking up my cousin. There is 12 hours and 30 minutes left. I made it to page 69 before I left to pick up my cousin, and she works at Plato's, and I asked her, because my birthday's coming up, I was like, if you find something at Plato's that are pink pajamas, and I picked her up today and she bought me a pair. It's so cute. It's like red and pink and black and sparkly and super cute. So I'm gonna put these in the wash. And then whenever I shower, which is probably going to be after I finish Speak, I will put these on. I am going to shower and I'm going to put on my pajamas and do my skincare and get ready for the night, the final 12 hours, which is usually the most grueling. Pray for me. Hi guys, it is now nearly 2:30 in the morning, 9 hours are left. I've now moved on to Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I am on chapter 7. The book immediately starts off super enticing, so I am definitely into it, hoping that I can finish this in the next 4 hours. As you can tell, I just finished my shower. These are the pajamas on. Very cute, and I love them. Matcha time. This is kind of turning into an ASMR montage. I have to be very quiet. It is 2:30. My mom's room is down the hall and she has work at 5 in the morning. Yeah. Guys, I fell asleep. Now only 6 hours left in the final quarter. I think it was an hour and a half, almost 2 hours that I was asleep. Yes. So back into Never Lie we go. Guys, I'm proud to say I actually figured out the plot twist for once in my life. There's still like maybe 30 pages left, but I have a good idea of what is happening. We only have 4 hours and 42 minutes left. Completed Never Lie. Unfortunately, this book kind of fell flat, and after reading The Boyfriend, I expected more. The Boyfriend was definitely 10 times better. If you are looking for a book that you can read in one sitting, this is definitely it. It's very fast. I think I'm gonna start Orange now. It's a little on the thicker side. Almost 100% sure I'll be able to complete it before the time runs out, so we'll see what happens. Only 3.5 hours now. I am halfway through the manga Orange. This is so good. I think I was like 50 or 60 pages in and I was already getting teary-eyed. Our main character is Naho, and she's in 11th grade when she gets a letter 10 years in the future from herself saying that a new student is going to be introduced into her class and he's going to have a tragic ending, so she has to save his life. It's sad, but it's wholesome, and there's so many good characters. Very amazing manga art. Some of my favorite. Cannot wait to continue reading, and I'll update you guys when I am done with it. Hi guys, it is now 9 a.m. There is 2.5 hours left on this clock. I finished the first Orange manga, which means I will have to finish the second big one and the small future conclusion. Once again, I just have to say the art on this is so beautiful. Just look at it. Now, with the final remaining 2.5 hours, I am going to be reading The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I haven't heard too many people actually talk about this, but look at this cover. It is so cool. As soon as I saw it at Barnes & Noble during their sale, I was like, I want this. So I will be back. Excuse my appearance. I am oily, I am crusty, I am tired, but somehow I'm still awake and still reading. What is up, everyone? It is now actually 2 days later. I needed a lot of time to recharge and think about all the ratings I wanted to give the books. I would say this was a really successful 24-hour readathon. Proud of myself for getting through everything I did. Definitely will be doing these into the new year too. As for the recap and overall ratings for the books I read, here they are. The first thing I completed was Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillick. This is the second book to the Shepherd King duology. I will say that the final 200 pages of this were actually so phenomenal. It solidified the fact that I actually like these characters. That's what I struggled with in the first book, One Dark Window. I didn't have enough of a connection, but getting 3 point of views in this book I think really helped with that. Gave the first book only 3 stars, but the second book got a 4-star. I will say I don't really rate my mangas that are individual small volumes like this. Got through volume 12 and 13 of Ouran, really good. We get to the part where Haruhi's actually falling for someone and she's like, wait, am I in love? She's realizing that she cares for someone so much that it's not actually just friendship, but it's actually transpired into love. I believe there's 18 volumes, so 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Only 5 volumes left until I'm complete with the whole manga. Ali Hazelwood, again, you've done it. This book was so good. I gave this a 4.25. Going into 2026, I am definitely going to be reading more Ali Hazelwood books. I know I didn't really say too much about Speak. If you want to read this, make sure to look at the trigger warnings. I unfortunately did not like this book. I think the fact maybe that it's intended for a younger audience kind of got to me. The way in which the author writes is not like other novels. And unfortunately, it just equated to me not really enjoying this. It's not that I would not recommend this to someone, just that it wasn't for me. Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I will 100% say The Boyfriend is better. It's the only other Frida McFadden book I've read. I don't really know which one came first, but the execution of The Boyfriend is so much better. The concept and the plot and the story just wasn't as good or satisfying as The Boyfriend. I read The Boyfriend and I was actually gagged, like my jaw was on the floor, but I gave that a 3-star. Then we have Orange. Oh my gosh, guys. I would recommend this to anyone. Like, even if you've never read manga before, even if you're not a reader, I would tell anyone to read this. Obviously, I don't exactly quite know how the story ends, but this first half is so good. 5 stars. Definitely 100% 5 stars. And that is coming from someone who was a very picky reader. In 2025, I think I read like 47 books. Only had 1 other 5 stars. So saying that I give something 5 stars is crazy to hear even for me. I'm keeping my fingers and toes and eyelashes and hair crossed that the ending is happy, but I have a feeling it's not. I honestly don't know the ending of this, but I will be finishing the second half soon. Please read this and tell me what you think about it. Lastly, we have The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I got 96 pages into this. We have Mina, our main character, and Shin, who's like her enemy, and now they're forced into working together. So I am very excited to see how the story progresses. That is everything I read. Very happy with my reading in this readathon. Thank you all for watching this video. I am glad to have had some company during this readathon because I know if I didn't, I would have gone even crazier than I did. Let me know if there's any other types of videos you'd like to see from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!